The Municipal Farm is a underutilized asset in the Kansas City area, and we want to turn it into a catalytic, transformational intervention around really the future of that Blue River Valley. It's about 440 acres with 435 splitting on either side. It's right directly south from the Chief Stadium, and then to the left, the Blue River goes right through, and it has a really checkered past. When I first learned about it, I said, man, that place has a lot of baggage. It is a former mental health institution, tuberculosis hospital, women's prison. There's a bunch of unmarked graves. And there was a whole debacle in the early 1900s or mid 1900s about Fort Hazard. The city themselves just started putting toxic waste on the Municipal Farm and put a gate around it and just sort of left it. On the left side, there is Lafarge plant, which is a former concrete plant, and there's 35 acres of caves and potentially the largest population of tricolor bats that have now taken home in those caves. So that's exciting. There's a number of facilities that the city owns, but ultimately 10 years ago, BNIM created a sustainable reuse plan, and 10 years later, nothing's happened. Like I said earlier, we have a lot of plans. What we need to do is take this asset, have a master developer meet and exceed the plan that has been written 10 years ago to really be a catalyst for the community in terms of economic development and ecological health. So we see a farm-to-table restaurant. We see a combination of about 100 people of apprentices and trainees, local farmer workers with a working farm on there, piloting and showcasing what we can do with regenerative agriculture and agroforestry. We see an outfitter for outdoor recreation with all the trails that are around there, as well as an experiential destination, kind of like Meow Wolf or Moment Factory had done in Bentonville around the Crystal Lights. So we see this area, sort of expanding the sports epicenter that is Arrowhead Stadium.